guys, as promised, here's a look at my trip to Memphis, Tennessee that I took a couple weeks back where I attended St. Jude Play Live. St. Jude Play Live is a global fundraising campaign to end childhood cancer. I gotta say my experience there, I was filled with emotions, and just getting a tour of the hospital and seeing some of the children who are patients there. It was a really moving experience, and I even got to meet some of the fundraisers who will be fundraising this year and who have fundraised in the past, and they get to tell their stories in this video. So I'm excited to show you. You'll get to see some familiar faces and some new faces, and I just hope you enjoy. Now it's time to head into the studio space here at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital to talk with some influencers. You're gonna recognize a few of them for sure. We also got to interview a couple patients who now work here. So take a look at their interviews and what they said about their experience being a part of St. Jude Play Live.
All right.
What does St. Jude mean to you?
Oh my goodness.
Loaded question.
It is, yeah.
St. Jude means hope in life, and kind of cheesy, but let me tell you why. Because I'm a former patient. I came after being diagnosed with a type of cancer called osteosarcoma. There was no treatment available for that, and St. Jude opened the doors for me, and they saved my life. No cost whatsoever to my family. So
I think here, you get to see the best of humanity. You get to see people who are from all walks of life, and for us, really, it's all about finding cures and saving children, which is what St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is all about.
If you come here and you talk to the kids and you just walk around, there's no way you'll go back home and you won't want to help.
Once I heard about St. Jude and how they had such an organization around gaming, cancer really touches everybody. So just the ability to help out with that, especially with kids, just seemed like a no-brainer.
They are willing to work with us on custom events like I've never seen before. Seeing that kind of involvement and embracing the difference of each community and style shows me that St. Jude cares. And on top of that, knowing that the foundation in itself, it's one of the most incredible organizations on the planet. The fact that parents can leave without a bill is astounding. And on top of that, with the research and everything that they're doing, curing the bubble boy disease recently, I don't know if you saw that or not. I mean, that was 2 weeks ago. They're still going. All of these things combined is a no-brainer for me, as far as why I would work with them.
This last year was my third year doing the charity marathon. The first year that I did it, I raised a whopping $4,500 in 4 hours, which every penny counts, don't get me wrong, but in comparison to what other people were doing, I felt like I could have done more. The next year rolled around, and the community had grown, I had gone full-time, and that year we had hit $67,000. Then last year we did $356,000 in 4 hours. People will put everything, they'll put their heart and soul into a $1 donation to St. Jude because it's St. Jude. So reading that stuff and seeing the impact that it had directly on people, I've never seen such a unanimous support of a single cause in my entire life.
My mother passed away when I was 18 of cancer. And so a cause like this is really important to me. And, I've had lots of family too that have been affected by cancer, and my wife's family too. It is a cause very near and dear to my heart. And when I hear those survivability rates going up, when they talk about the children, that just, it's hard not to feel emotional,
What has been the most inspiring thing about working for St. Jude and fundraising for them?
Seeing the strength in the kids. As an adult, seeing how these kids handle the situation they're in with such grace, it's awe-inspiring.
It was really the community, I think, that pulled us in. Like, we saw other people be passionate about St. Jude, so we decided to learn about why they are passionate, and hearing their stories and their experiences with it pulled us in with it too. So it's definitely like the ripple effect that caught us and brought us in.
Every moment that I see that my community is, super active, like much more than normal when we have a purpose, It's that purpose that I cherish.
Every time seeing the community just get together and try and hit goals, it's so heartwarming. Wherever in the world they might be, they come together, they band together and they just make things happen.
When you hit your goal last year of $1 million, I was just watching and listening, and I heard that you hit it, and I immediately just threw everything down and came running downstairs to see you reach that goal. Like, I was crying. I'm like running downstairs and bawling. So
St. Jude is like so committed to people like us, to streamers and gamers. It works off itself, and it's so perfect because like as soon as you get in that circle, you start going. They're dedicated to us, and then they inspire us to be dedicated to them.
I've been truly blessed to grow up healthy and not be sick. But that's why I do what I do now, is because I want to spread love and support to people who are experiencing that and don't have that avenue to get help.
When it comes to St. Jude and kids having cancer, there's no downside to helping. There just isn't.
St. Jude to me is definitely it's a big home with an even bigger family. Me being here now as an intern really gets to I get to see the other kids on the other side. It's bigger than me, it's bigger than them, and I just want them to be, in my shoes one day. Yeah, that always reminds us when we come to work here that our job is not done, and we have to continue to come every day and give the best of us for that.
All right, so that's it for my time here in Memphis. I am on the bus heading to the airport right now. I had so much fun at St. Jude Play Live, and I really hope to come back next year. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at my time here. Of course, if you guys have any questions or comments you want to leave one down below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.